Episode 45. A divorce? How about a warm bath first? I'll take a bath. I don't need you to tell me, but can you please leave the bathroom first? Jade glared at him. Why was he in the bathroom with her? He couldn't be thinking of bathing with her, could he? Jade took a step backwards. Dario smiled, a trace of gentleness in his coal black eyes. He walked towards the bathtub and started filling it with water. When it was almost full, he said casually, "It's ready." Then he left the bathroom. The truth was, he knew she was exhausted from the audition, and he wanted her to relax in a warm bath. Jade was dumbfounded. What did he mean? Had he simply filled the bathtub for her? After waiting for some time, she realized that Dario wasn't coming back, so she closed the door and thought to herself, who cares? A bath sounds wonderful. Actually, she'd been wanting a bath for a while, and she finally had the chance. When she eased her body into the water, she felt so comfortable that all her tiredness disappeared. She soaked in the bath for almost half an hour, nearly falling asleep. Only when she got out of the tub did she realize that she hadn't brought her pajamas. She glanced around the bathroom and found only a towel. She blushed when she recalled how Dario had pulled away her towel previously. Jade had no choice but to put her clothes back on. She was shocked, though, when she stepped out of the bathroom. On the big round bed, an incredibly attractive man with 8-pack abs was lying on it. Dario was lying there, relaxing in his underwear. Jade was so shocked she covered her eyes and screamed, "Ah, what are you doing, pervert?" Dario glanced at her and said nonchalantly, "It's not like you haven't seen it before. What are you so shocked about? Besides, we're already married, so naturally, I'll have to sleep next to you." Jade peeked through the gaps of her fingers and realized that his body was perfect. She felt the heat grow in her cheeks. "What? You promised that you wouldn't ask me to do that. Don't forget the conditions you agreed to." Dario noticed her red ears and the way she peeked. He smirked and said, "Of course I won't ask you, but as your husband, I should massage my wife, don't you think?" Massage? Massage? The words kept bouncing in Jade's mind. She didn't know how she could understand the meaning behind his words with her pure, innocent mind. She would really like to know how he could say those naughty words without feeling embarrassed. She glared at him fiercely. "How could you lie to me? I can't believe you." "When did I lie to you?" Dario leaned on the bed with a graceful gesture that was somehow full of temptation. Any other woman would have pounced on him already. However, Jade remained unmoved. He narrowed his eyes as he thought to himself, "It seems like I'll have to teach her well." "You've clearly lied. The first condition is..." Dario interrupted her. "Number 1, I can't force you to do that thing with me. Number 2, you won't be sleeping with me. Am I right?" Jade nodded in surprise and said immediately, "If you remember, then why did you do that?" Dario stared at her oddly, with a smile that would captivate any woman. "I've promised you that. You said not to sleep with me, but I didn't say I won't sleep with you. Those are two different things, do you understand?" Jade looked at him in astonishment. Was there something wrong with her ears? What did he just say? All the knowledge she had gained in college had gone down the drain. You! I'm despicable." Once again, Dario said what she wanted to say. Jade was shocked by his behavior. Demon. This person was definitely a demon. Jade was now speechless, not knowing what to say. How could this man be so good with words? He was clearly bullying her for not being as smart as him. "Dario, you liar! I don't want to be married to you anymore. I want a divorce, you bastard." "All right, here's the divorce agreement. Come sign it." "What?" Jade had spoken out of frustration, but she didn't expect him to agree so easily. With that, Dario took a stack of documents from his bedside drawer. Jade glanced at it angrily and realized it really was a divorce agreement. She looked at the document and then at Dario. She suddenly felt as if her heart had been stabbed by thousands of daggers. Dario then took out a black pen. Jade felt like she had fallen into hell. She should have known. No way would such an outstanding man really want to marry her. Jade, you were too naive. It turned out he was the same as the others too, just toying with her. What did all these people think she was? A toy? All men were the same. Jade's eyes were filled with hatred. But Dario remained calm the whole time, observing all the changes of emotion in her eyes. "What's wrong? Didn't you say you want a divorce?" Dario noticed that she was not moving. Jade erupted, fires of fury and hatred smouldering in her narrowed eyes. She snatched away the black pen in his hand, then picked up the document to sign her name. When she signed, she noticed that Dario had already signed it as well. What was this man thinking? Did he plan to play with her feelings from the very beginning? "There are still a few remaining places. You have to sign every single one. Don't miss any of them," Dario reminded her, flipping through the pages. Anger boiled deep in her body, as hot as lava. It churned within, hungry for destruction, and she knew it was too much for her to handle. Divorce then. Who wants to marry you? Dario, let me tell you, I, Jade, am no longer a pushover. I just hope that you won't play with others' feelings in the future. Some people couldn't handle being hurt. In the end, she swallowed back her words because she knew that she didn't have the right to say it.